And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Well, speaking about Britain, today video doesn't really take us to Britain as such, and actually here on the channel it has been fairly slow news day in terms of what's happening, and we do have a overall interest in what's happening with other European nations, so we're sort of breaking stories, big stories like this. We felt that we would bring you this one because it's a very interesting but surreal state of affairs. Of course, we'll be discussing that in today's live stream, but please, as always, do get involved into the live chat. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as there has been a mass axe attack that has terrorized train commuters in France. Yes, an interesting story here that has broken this morning with regards to France, and the situation is as follows. You know, this always seems something to be happening across Europe, a lot of madness that is going on around the sort of continent. As I said, we'll get into the details of this particular story. Now, whilst yesterday there was something weird that happened in Edinburgh that had something to do with sort of hands or head being decapitated up in Edinburgh, that was obviously not said to be an individual responsible for it. This one in France actually is a gang of people that are now on a manhunt, or police are launching a manhunt with regards to this incident. Yes, oh no, not this one, that guy, random one. Yes, police of course have responded to a horrific axe attack that has left 6 injured at a train station in France as local police launch a major manhunt. Following reports of an attack, police attended Ozzolay-le-Fer station early on Monday morning at around 8 a.m. The brutal attack left one of the victims with one hand severed off, while another's skull was split open. Police have launched an investigation for several perpetrators in relation to the attack that took place in the suburbs outside France this morning. Now, emergency services rushed to the scene early this morning following reports of the ordeal. Local media in France have reported that 4 of the victims have been taken to hospital, while 2 have sustained critical injuries. Spokesman for Île-de-France Police Union, Unit Rada Bajaj, told BFM-TV that the victims were extremely young individuals. This morning's train operator at this train station shared online an incident on board to the train currently at platform at Auxerre station is forcing us to keep the train at the platform, waiting for police intervention. The trains that were meant to run through Ozzolay-le-Fer were cancelled for a period of time, although several are reportedly starting to reopen. Police remain stationed around the nearby area, and the motivation at this moment in time is apparently unknown. Now, more on this one. According to police sources, 10 young individuals armed with bladed weapons attacked train passengers. French MEP Gilles Collard said a fight on a train at Ozzolay-le-Fer station where axes were allegedly used. 2 seriously injured, 1 has a hand cut off, the other is hit in the head. It's becoming increasingly crazy and dangerous to survive in France. I mean, that was a police statement there coming from them just earlier on today, which is super crazy. So again, at this moment in time, obviously don't want to give you any false information, but there has been no motivation suspected for the actual attack so far. But we're unaware at this moment in time what the motivation for the attack was. However, people are, you know, if you go on X, again, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. I don't want to be giving and spreading any fake information as well. But if you look at other sources in the area, of French media and stuff like that, they're saying that, I mean, they're describing the said individuals. But again, at this moment in time, I don't want to pass comment on it just yet until there's more information with regards to it. Now, there is a video which, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to share on YouTube because it goes against YouTube's terms of service, but there is actually footage of the people that were attacked on the train with blood everywhere. I'm literally looking at the footage right now as I'm looking down at my phone, and I can't obviously share that with you guys on my YouTube live stream just because there is a ton of blood. You can guys see the guy's hand cut off, and you can see one of the guys with a cut open head essentially. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to share that with you guys on YouTube, but if you go onto Twitter and look it up, I'm sure you'll be able to see it for yourself if you're that way inclined and you really wanted to see it. But that's kind of all we've got with it so far. Some other sources have came out and stated this, which I'll go into. More French sources have came out and said this. Chaos erupted on the RER train outside Paris as an axe attack left 4 passengers injured. 2 of them are in critical condition. Commuters were struck with fears as one eyewitness described the horrific scene, saying one victim lost a hand while another suffered a severe head trauma. The brutal incident took place at Ozele-Fiher station, leaving commuters and locals shaken. Emergency responders and police swiftly intervened, but the community is left questioning security measures on public transport. Another one also said that, yeah, I mean, that's what, as I said, there's the eyewitness there, guys, that's been describing the incident, but still fairly raw at this moment in time with regards to the information that's actually out there for us. But yeah, it does seem as though that a mass axe attack was terrorized and taken place within France, a suburb just outside Paris, and we're still waiting to know what the motivation is for the attack. But it is being said that there is potentially 10 people responsible for this situation, and a local manhunt is currently ongoing with regards to the situation. So yeah, Europe, it seems as though, is not safe, but the people in France, in terms of this suburb outside Paris, are really shaken and are questioning, not for the first time, the security measures currently on public transport. You know, these people would have just been making their way to work. Of course, it was Monday morning as well at around 8 a.m. So not too sure what's going on, but yeah, 8 a.m. and a massive axe attack taking place on a train in or just outside Paris. So yeah, guys, that's all I've really got for you with regards to this story. And again, I will let you guys know later on if there's anything else to report on with regards to this story, but that's kind of all we've got so far. Manhunt is ongoing, looking for 10 individuals, 4 people injured, 2 critical, 1 guy having his hand cut off, and 1 other with a serious head injury. And again, there is footage of this incident kind of thing on other social media platforms, but obviously I can't share here on YouTube. That's enough, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on this one down there in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this incident. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want more sort of breaking news and us to talk about other things happening in Europe, then do make sure you subscribe and let us know in the comments. And a big thank you for 100,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Take